This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, Kanye wants to help out with the homeless crisis in LA, and he wants to get them to model some clothes, okay? He is working with streetwear brand Skid Row Fashion Week on a new collab and fashion show. The ultimate goal is to help out the homeless. David Sebastian, who is the founder of Skid Row Fashion Week, told TMZ he met with Kanye earlier this month while he was recording Donda 2 at his studio, and they decided to create a Yeezy Skid Row Fashion Week clothing collab. He said the company donates a portion of all sales to helping those living on Skid Row, and the factory that makes the clothes employs the homeless, and that Yeezy Collab will use 100% of the proceeds to help the homeless on Skid Row. It's going to drop February 22nd.
That's dope. I didn't know Skid Row had a fashion show. Why would Skid Row be having a fashion show?
Yeah, I didn't know they had a fashion. And how does that work?
And am I thinking about this correctly when I hear Skid Row fashion show? Or is that just the name for something?
Well, it's the name of it's a clothing line, and then they're doing a fashion show.
So they don't take actual,
I don't know
displaced people and let them walk the runway.
Yeah, I don't know if they've done a fashion show before.
That would be dope, though. If they paid the homeless people to do a fashion show and bring people to where they're from and make sure that they keep those clothes and pay them.
I think about stuff like
different.
that. It would be dope, but that's like a one-time payment. Like, how do you help those people permanently? You know what I mean? So, like,
well, they already have them working in the factory for Skid Row Fashion Week, so that's one of the things that they do. And like we said, the portion of the proceeds, but they're saying 100% of this clothing collab is going to go to help out the homeless.
I hope so, because you don't want them to be homeless anymore. That should be the goal, right?
Absolutely. They're saying that one thing that they're kicking around as an idea is a trash bag puffer jacket. So
I mean, that's dope. And another reason that's dope is because folks, would make jokes and say the clothes that Kanye make look like homeless folks wear them anyway.
They do say that, though. But I think that'd be dope if you could pay the homeless people to do it and have people come down there and all that. I think it'd be dope.
It's dope to flip that narrative.
Correct.
You make the jokes about me, but watch what I do with this.
All right, Nicki Minaj has confirmed that she has a collab with Lil Baby that is arriving on February 4th. She posted a picture on set with Lil Baby and said, "Do we have a problem? Baby times Barbie, Pink Friday, February 4th.
Okay.
So get ready for that.
I want to hear that.
All right, Janet Jackson. You know her documentary, the 2-part documentary is coming out tomorrow. Oh, no, is tomorrow Friday?
Yes, it is.
I don't know what day it is. Yes, so that's going to be coming out. It's 2 parts of a Lifetime and A&E documentary called Janet. And there's a lot of things that will be discussed. Now, Janet Jackson said her brother teased her about her weight gain, Michael Jackson, and called her names. And she said there were times when Mike used to tease me and call me pig, horse, slaughter hog, cow. He would laugh about it and I'd laugh too, but there was something down inside that it would hurt. And she said when you have somebody say you're too heavy, it affects you. She said she and her older brother drifted apart as they grew older, starting with the release of his album Thriller in 1982. She said, I remember really loving the Thriller album, but for the first time in my life, I felt like it was different between us. A shift was happening. That's the time Mike and I started going our separate ways. He just wasn't as fun as he used to be. And when they worked together on Scream in 1995, she felt frozen out by him. She said, Michael shot nights, I shot days. His record company would block off his set, so I couldn't see what was going on. They didn't want me on set. That really hurt me because I felt like I was there fighting the fight with him, not to battle him. I wanted it to feel like old times between he and I, and it didn't. Old times had long passed. Sheesh, who knew? I had no idea. Now, she also shut down rumors of a secret baby with her ex, James DeBarge. She said that is not right. Back in the day, she said, how could I keep a child from their father? I could never do that. That's not right. So.
Also, how old were they when they were making these jokes on each other? I mean, if you got brothers and sisters, you make jokes on your brothers.
I was going to say the same thing.
Like,
I'm an only child, but, Madison and Logan, they make all types
of
older crazy
sister,
jokes on each other.
2 younger brothers, a younger sister. Like, how old were they when they were making these jokes?
But you remember when she gained weight? Like, she was a little older when that happened.
Sure.
So she's
How
saying
old?
it was when the weight gain happened.
Because it sounded like it was when they were kids.
Fluctuation.
When
she was Penny, she wasn't big. She was really small.
When I gained a little weight, my kids made fun of me too. They told me I need a bra. Like, they made fun
well,
of me
she said
too.
she laughed, but she said it did hurt her.
Yeah, and why do I
she's
feel?
She has every right to feel that way.
And why do I feel like I remember Michael saying one of the reasons he got a nose job was because he used to get teased about his nose by his family members. So there must have been some great jokes in that house then. They must have been all snapping on each other.
Well, I think you have
feelings.
to understand the way that it does hurt people when you say things. They might try to laugh it off in the moment, but it can really have an effect on you.
I agree, but you know what? That has been a big part of our culture for a long time. Playing the dozens, that's right, snapping on people,
Cousins
teasing.
used to call me Meadow Mouth and 4 eyes and brace face. I got all that.
Shrimp.
Just something to
Shrimp.
be aware of, right?
And we still tease folks.
All right.
And if you come here with all that Beijing on their face, you going to get these jokes.
Stop it, man. Leave me alone.
That is your rumor report.
Oh, I want to salute, too, the Smithsonian Magazine, man. They put out an article this morning titled The Most Anticipated Museum Openings of 2022, and they have the International African American Museum that's opening in Charleston, South Carolina this year on the list. Drop on the clues bombs for the IAAM. I cannot wait to take y'all on field trips to see that institution, and salute to Dr. Tanya Matthews, the CEO of that amazing project. You are appreciated, Queen, and congrats to you on making the 2021 Charleston Most Influential list. Okay, drop on the clues bombs for Dr. Tanya Matthews and everyone involved in the International African American Museum, the 843 all day. Salute to Z93 Jams. We come on Z93 Jams in the morning. Drop on the clues bombs for Z93 Jams. That's home. Okay?
All right.
843 all day.
Up next, the People's Choice Mix 800-585-1051. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.